You walk every day. You eat right. But your belly won't budge. Your legs feel weaker than before. It's not your fault. Walking helps. But after 60, you need more. Your muscles crave different movement to stay strong. Here's what I'll show you. 3 simple exercises that beat walking. No gym needed, no fancy gear. Just results you'll feel in 1 week. You've heard it 1,000 times. Just walk more. 10,000 steps every day, right? But what if walking isn't the best way to stay strong after 60? Here's the truth. After 60, your body changes fast. You lose muscle. Balance gets tricky. Simple things like climbing stairs feel harder. And if you only walk, you might miss the key to staying independent. New research from Japan proves something amazing. Simple strength moves actually beat walking for building muscle and preventing falls. One study found this. Older adults who added strength training boosted muscle power by 25%. Walking alone, only 8%. That's the difference between needing help and carrying your own groceries with pride. I saw this with Margaret, my 72-year-old client. She walked every day, rain or shine, but her knees hurt. Her balance was slipping. We added 2 simple exercises. Within 1 month, she said, "I feel steady again." That's why I do this work. I help people age strong with moves that actually work. Think of walking like keeping your car running. But strength training? That's tuning up the parts that make it move. Both matter, but only one keeps you on the road longer. So what are these 3 exercises that Japanese surgeons say beat walking? Let's start with the first one. The move that rebuilds your strength from the ground up. Why strength beats steps. I know what you're thinking. But I walk every day. Isn't that enough? Here's the truth. Walking helps your heart. But it's only half the story. Recent science shows something big. Something that's changing how doctors help people over 60 stay strong. After 60, you lose 1% of muscle each year. That sounds small. But over 10 years, that's 10% of your strength gone. This loss doesn't just make clothes fit loose, it affects how steady you feel, how easy it is to carry groceries, how confident you feel on stairs. Here's the tough part. Walking alone won't stop that muscle loss. It helps your heart, sure, but it doesn't rebuild what time takes away. The real secret? Strength training. Not heavy weights, not complicated machines, just simple moves using your own body weight. A 2025 study found this. Older adults who added resistance training improved muscle strength by 30%. Those who only walked, about 8%. That difference means independence. Let me tell you about Susan. She's 68. For years, she walked every morning, rain or shine. But she felt tired by noon. We swapped half her walks for short strength sessions, wall sits and squats. 6 weeks later, she said, "I can climb stairs without the rail." That's science in real life. Here's your breakthrough. Walking keeps you moving. Strength training keeps you able to move. Think of walking as charging your battery. Strength training? That's replacing worn-out parts. You need both, but only one rebuilds you. So if walking isn't the full picture, what should upgrade your routine? Let's start with the first move, the one that rebuilds strength from your foundation up. Exercise number 1, the squat. If walking isn't enough to keep muscles strong, what is? Let's start with the squat, the one move that does more for your legs than almost anything else. Don't worry, I'm not talking about gym-style squats. This is something anyone can do at home. Here's why this matters. Your legs are your foundation. They get you out of bed, up from chairs, keep you steady when you move. As we age, these muscles weaken first, and that's the biggest reason people lose independence. Every squat trains your body to stay independent. Skip it? Simple movements like standing become harder. Balance problems creep in. Good news, you don't need fancy equipment. Squats target the largest muscles in your body, legs, hips, and core, all at once. They're the best way to rebuild strength from the ground up. Think of it like recharging your body's battery. Every squat pumps power into your lower body. Let me tell you about Tom. He's 72. When we first met, he said, "I can't get up from my chair without pushing off the arms." We started simple. 5 chair squats a day. Sit down, stand up, repeat. 2 weeks later, he could do 10. After 1 month, no more chair arms needed. Now he laughs and says, "I stand up without thinking about it." Why? Strong legs mean fewer falls, faster metabolism, better balance. What? If you have knee issues, try chair squats. Sit down, stand up slowly. Use legs, not arms. Or use a wall for support. How? Start with 5 squats daily. Go slow. Focus on control, not speed. Add more as it gets easier. Good form beats doing lots. Here's the best part. You don't need weights to build strength. Your body is the weight. That's your built-in gym. People think, well, I'm too old for this. Truth? Your body can rebuild at any age. You just need to give it the right signal. I remember when my mom started squats at 70. She could barely do 2 without wobbling. Now she brags about her leg day. It's like watering a plant. A little effort daily and suddenly it's standing tall again. Once your lower body's stronger, it's time to lock it in with balance. Because strength without stability is like building a house on sand. That's where our next exercise comes in, one that Japanese surgeons swear by. Exercise number 2, the wall sit. Now that your legs are getting stronger, it's time to add something more powerful, something most people overlook. This next move is so simple, but it's become a favorite of Japanese doctors for keeping older adults steady and confident. It's called the wall sit, Japan's best-kept secret for healthy aging. Here's why this matters. You can have strong legs, but if you can't balance, you still risk falling. Falls are the #1 cause of injury for people over 60. Every year, millions lose independence because of one fall. That's not about weakness, it's about stability. And that's exactly what wall sits train. The wall sit is simple. Lean your back against a wall. Slide down a few inches like you're sitting in an invisible chair. Hold. Sounds easy? Here's the secret. The longer you hold, the harder your legs and core work together for stability. This one move builds endurance, strength, and focus, all at once. That's why Dr. Hiroshi Nakamura in Japan recommends it for balance and blood flow. I'll tell you about Keiko, an 80-year-old woman from Osaka. She practiced wall sits every morning for 3 minutes. 6 months later, researchers found she had better posture and steadier balance than women 10 years younger. Studies show seniors who practice this cut their fall risk by 25%. That's huge. Why? Wall sits teach your body to hold control, not just move it. When you hold still, muscles learn to stabilize knees, hips, and spine. What? Your legs and core team up. Thighs hold you up. Abs keep posture. Brain learns balance. How? Stand with back against wall, feet 1 step forward. Slide down slowly until knees bend slightly. Hold for 10 seconds. Build to 30. Keep chest lifted. Breathe. Most people think strength comes from movement, but balance comes from stillness. That's the breakthrough. Holding still is one of the hardest things muscles can do. Next time you think you need a treadmill or fancy gym, remember, your wall and body are enough. My dad used to joke that standing still was his hardest workout. First wall sit, 8 seconds before laughing and sliding down. 2 weeks later, 30 seconds. You'd think he won an Olympic medal. That's the power of progress, not perfection. Now that your lower body is strong and balance is locked in, there's one more piece, your core. Because even strong legs can't help if your back and abs aren't stable. Next up, the move that protects your spine and sharpens your mind. Exercise number 3, the plank. So your legs are strong. Your balance is improving. Amazing. But there's one more piece to complete the puzzle. because even the strongest legs can't protect you if your core isn't stable. That's where the plank comes in. This one's small, simple, and quiet. Don't let that fool you. It's one of the most powerful exercises for your whole body, even your brain. Your core is everything from abs to back to hips. It's your body's control center. It holds you upright, protects your spine, connects every move you make. As we age, it weakens faster than most muscles. That's when posture slips, back pain shows up, confidence drops. If your core isn't strong, everything feels harder, even standing tall. That's why the plank is a game changer. The plank doesn't just work abs, it strengthens shoulders, back, and hips too. It's like a full body tune-up in one simple move. You don't have to drop to the floor. You can plank on your knees, against a counter, or on a wall. The key is keeping your body straight and core tight. It's not about how long you hold it, it's about how steady you feel. Let me share about Bill and Carol. Both in their 70s, they started doing 30-second countertop planks every morning. Within weeks, Carol's back pain was gone. Bill's golf balance improved. Both stood taller with less fatigue. That's the power of training your center. It makes everything else work better. Why? A strong core supports everything: your posture, balance, and even brain health. A 2025 study found weekly core training lowered cognitive decline risk by 12%. Stronger body, sharper mind. What? Start easy. Hands on a counter or wall, step feet back. Make a straight line from head to heels. Tighten your belly like zipping up your midsection. Breathe slowly. How? Hold for 10 seconds. Rest. Repeat. Work up to 30 seconds. Feel your body getting stronger from the inside out. Here's what most people miss. Planks aren't just for athletes. They're for anyone who wants to move without pain. Think of your core as your body's anchor. Without it, everything wobbles. Strengthen it, and everything feels solid. You don't need to move fast for results. You just need to stay steady. When I first showed my mom counter planks, she laughed. "This looks too easy." 10 seconds in, she was shaking and grinning. Now she tells everyone her secret move for a strong back. It's funny. Sometimes the smallest exercises change everything. So now you've got the full trio: squats for strength, wall sits for balance, planks for stability. But here's the thing. Walking isn't the enemy. When you mix these moves with walking, you get the best of both worlds. Up next, how to build the perfect weekly routine, one that helps you age strong, stay independent, and feel amazing. Don't quit walking. Upgrade it. By now, you know the 3 moves that build strength, balance, and stability. But let's be clear, walking still matters. We're not throwing it out. We're upgrading it. When you combine these 3 exercises with walking, that's when real transformation begins. Most people walk to stay healthy. That's great. But here's what often happens. Walking alone keeps your heart strong, but it doesn't rebuild muscle, protect bones, or sharpen balance. That's why so many say, "I walk every day, but I still feel weak." It's not about doing more steps. It's about doing smarter steps. Here's the secret. The perfect plan blends both worlds. Think of walking as your cardio base. It keeps blood flowing and mood lifted. Then layer in strength moves, squats, wall sits, planks. This rebuilds what time has taken. Together, they make you unstoppable. You don't need hours daily. Just 10 to 15 minutes of focused strength work plus your walks. That's enough to change how you move and feel. A recent Harvard study found this. Seniors who combine strength training with moderate activity cut their death risk by nearly 30%. That's twice the benefit of walking alone. I've seen it firsthand. Janet, 69, walked 3 miles every morning but still struggled with knees. We added 10 minutes of strength work after each walk. 2 months later, I feel lighter on my feet. My energy lasts all day. Why? Your heart and muscles work together. A strong body supports an active heart. What? Aim for 3 strength days and 2 walking days weekly, or mix both on the same day if you prefer short bursts. How? Try this. Walk for 20 minutes, then spend 10 minutes doing squats, wall sits, and planks. You get cardio boost and muscle building power, all in 30 minutes. Here's your breakthrough. It's not about choosing between walking or strength. It's about letting them work together. Walking moves your body. Strength training transforms it. That's the real recipe for aging strong. Simple, balanced, and completely in your control. One viewer said, "So you're telling me I can still enjoy my morning walk and skip the gym?" Absolutely. You're not giving up walking. You're making it work smarter. And yes, your Fitbit will forgive you if you take squat breaks along the way. So now you have the blueprint, 3 surgeon-approved moves and a plan that fits your life. But knowledge only matters if you use it. Up next, how to start today. Safely, confidently, and without fear, because aging strong starts with one small decision. Take the first step. So now you know, the real key to aging strong isn't just more walking, it's building strength, balance, and stability. One small step at a time. Here's the best part. It's never too late to start. You don't need a gym. You don't need fancy equipment. You don't need hours every day. All you need, 10 minutes and the decision to begin. Because every day you wait, muscles keep losing strength, but every day you move, they rebuild. You can feel younger, steadier, and stronger in just weeks. I've seen it happen over and over. It can happen for you too. Here's what I want you to do right after this video. Try these 3 exercises for just 1 week. Squats, wall sits, and planks. Don't overthink it. Don't chase perfection. Just start. Write in the comments how it feels. Share your small wins, because every win counts. And if you want more simple, science-backed routines designed just for you, hit that subscribe button. So start today. Take 10 minutes. Try these 3 exercises. Feel what your body can still do.